Hello, friends. Today I thought I should speak about welcome speech, some useful tips. Usually, welcome speech is given by the host at the beginning of function, and the aim is to show the warmth and the gratitude towards the people who have taken pains to mark their presence for that function. Mind well, welcome speech should not last for more than 3 to 5 minutes. So let's take max limit as 5 minutes. Usually the welcome speech sets the mood of the function. Start with the objectives of the meet, that is why we all are here. Start welcoming the people on the dais first, then those in front rows, and then others down the hall. Usually you should welcome the chief guest first. You can use varieties of the phrases. For example, I extend to offer our warm welcome to Mr. X and so on and so forth. If you don't like that phrase, then you have another option. I welcome him or her or them, whatever you'd like to say. So say, I welcome him with my whole heart. Otherwise, we can replace this word, my whole heart, by another two kind of phrases. I welcome him with the friendly or loving hearts of all present here. Or you can have another phrase, I welcome him with all my heart or all our hearts. If you still don't like this kind of phrase, you can use the phrase such as I am delighted or happy or glad or pleased to offer the welcome to so and so. You can also prepare the phrase like I extend him the right hand of welcome with a joyful heart. Otherwise, you can put up different words like cheerful, warm, delightful, friendly, open, affable, glad heart. So let's look at the first word we'll pick up here is cheerful. I extend him the right hand of welcome with a cheerful heart. Let's suppose we created this. Now you want to work with the second word. I extend him the right hand of welcome with a warm heart. Likewise, you can replace this, what I have put up here, dash dash, with different words from this list. Another phrase that you can use is, let me offer you so and so forth person. Please permit me to offer whatever the person is there, you, him, her, to the Augustus gathering. I request the members of the audience to join me in offering. Otherwise, you can use another word such as according, extending, giving. So let's pick up this phrase once again. I request the members of the audience to join me in offering the welcome to so and so forth. All present here with me in offering, say, cordial welcome. It delights, otherwise we can use the word pleases, otherwise cheers me. It delights me to offer the welcome to so and so forth. We offer delighted, otherwise we can have another word such as pleased, elated, honored in offering you. So let's look at this phrase. We feel delighted in offering the red carpet welcome to so and so forth. Now look at the checklist. When we are supposed to propose, say, welcome address, look at this checklist. An appropriate greeting for the crowd is a must, so never miss that. A message to any special guest if applicable. An introduction to the event, that means why you all are gathered there and what is the event. Any information or logistics that crowd need to know about it, that is after this function this and this will happen, and so on and so forth. Any upcoming important events or scheduling reminders, a personal message you would like to share or a note of encouragement. If needed, an introduction of the next person speaking. although that is never the part of welcome address. Now, what are some do's? Involve some light humor in your speech. You can simply look at the people, give a smile, and if possible, involve the light humor. Crack few self-deprecating jokes. That means uh, it's like you're insulting yourself. So crack few self-deprecating jokes without insulting others. Gentle and affectionate teasing of your family or friends if appropriate for the situation. Include logistic information like in evening whatever we'll have. I think I spoke about this. Offer warm enthusiastic welcome to audience so they feel that they are valued or respected. Now let's continue the do's. Be genuine as possible. Speak in a way that feels natural to you. Use conversational but polished style of speaking. In large meetings, it is better to welcome groups of individuals rather than individual person. Example, special invitees, guest speakers, parents, press corps, judges, etc. So now this saves the time. Use a variety of expressions. Do not repeat I welcome, I welcome, I welcome. Use different expressions instead of repeating the same word. Now different phrases, look at it. It's getting continued. You have options such as you can say I salute or address or accost or present him with oh. You can choose one of the following and then add the word welcome. Now let's look at how we can. I'm happy to present with a wholehearted welcome to so and so. I salute Mr. X and Y with a cheerful welcome. Likewise, you can keep on putting up the words such as I salute Mr. X with genial welcome, warm welcome, amicable welcome, cordial welcome, friendly, heartily, most courteous, massive, open arm, red carpet, embarrassing, willing hearted, wholehearted, fraternal, bright and sunny, winsome, gladsome, delightful, cheerful, happy, warm hearted, pleasure, or blithesome. So you have a lot of options. Now don't avoid anything that would hurt people's feeling. Most of the time I see someone who is doing welcome address, and if someone walks in little late, they start shouting and scolding that don't come next time in my function once I'm here and so on so forth. Remember that you should never do this, because the moment you hurt someone or insult, the entire audience or gathering feels humiliated or insulted. You should avoid doing that, especially in the public. Avoid jokes that will make anyone uncomfortable. Be selective in sharing information. For example, you need to tell where washrooms are there. No. Audience can find it out. So you got to be a little selective in sharing the information what you're supposed to. Keep your speech under 5 minutes. Now let's continue the tips. Your audience should get the sense, I think there's some spell mistake, that you have practiced your speech and you exactly know what you intend to speak. Avoid language that gives an impression that you are thinking aloud, such as so, e, I guess that's all I had to say for now, such kind of phrases. Now let's look at how the beginning can be done. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us today morning. We cannot express how thrilled we are to have you all here for this, whatever the function it is. I feel every single person sitting here in this room is an important part of our family. Thank the people in order. Wrap up. Again, we are looking forward to this morning with all of you. Please dig in and enjoy the function. Let's look at another way of beginning. Good morning. It is so wonderful to see you all here for this, whatever the function is. Another option. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to our beautiful venue tonight. Let's look at another way. We'd like to extend our special welcome to our guest of honor, whoever is that person, who will be speaking a little later tonight. Sometimes you can start with a proverb before you actually start putting up your welcome speech. Here, for instance, like Jean Cantillon once said, style is simple way of saying complicated things. Outline, we are so excited to have you all here to participate in our dash dash function. Then put a body of speech. We'd not have come to this stage without the hard work of so and so forth. Then wrap up. Thank you everyone again for being here today morning to celebrate whatever the function is there. Let the celebration begin. Let's summarize. Welcome the chief guest first, then others on the dais, and then audience. Tell why you all are gathered there. Tell the importance of this function, and then put up the wrap up. I think this is what I have as a part of tips to prepare your welcome speech. Thank you so much for listening and all the best.